Hi, I'm Mike Bailey, the Auto Prof. This video covers post-repair testing of a vehicle equipped with a variable displacement AC compressor. It'll just help you get through the final steps before you release the vehicle to ensure that the vehicle is repaired correctly.
So our G5 has been repaired. Leak testing showed that the condenser was leaking, so it's had a condenser and a dryer replaced. Oil has been balanced, 45-minute evacuation, and a factory charge level installed. System is fully warmed up, engine's warmed up, running, stabilized, and it's still configured for maximum heat load across the evaporator. So fresh air, we're drying that 95-degree air into the evaporator, high blower, bi-level, window open, and here's what we see. This basically matches a fixed displacement compressor under the same conditions, by the way, as in maximum heat load. Before we send the vehicle out, let's compare it to the chart. So we take these two readings and put the chart up and see where they intersect, and the lines intersect in the white OK zone. So what that tells us is this compressor is functioning as designed, as per the manufacturer expects it to see, under the maximum heat load that we have it operating at now. A lot of shops would write the invoice and ship it out the door. Being variable displacement, before I send it out, I want to exercise the variable displacement component of the compressor. Now, how do we do that? Well, we're at maximum stroke now, so we want to force it to minimum stroke. Minimum stroke, how do we do it? We take the heat load off. So we're going to change the controls, or the configuration of the controls. So we're going to drop the blower speed to minimum. We're going to change from fresh air to recirculated air. We're going to close the window and watch what happens to the gauges almost immediately. And we've cooled the cabin compartment off already. So we're going to draw that cool cabin air across the evaporator. Watch the low side gauge. As soon as the blower speed drops, almost immediately we get a drop on the gauge. Slight drop on the high side as well. And we've set it to recirculate. Windows up, and we close the door and just let it stabilize. Now the low pressure is dropping, the evaporator is getting cold, the control valve sees it, and what it's going to do is it's going to take discharge refrigerant and put it behind the pistons to force that wobble plate straight, or straighter, to reduce stroke. And what we have happening is we're maintaining evaporator temperature, i.e. pressure, at around 30 psi. However, the heat load has come off, so with our reduced stroke, our discharge pressure has dropped. This confirms that the variable displacement component of the compressor is operating. Flip it back to fresh air, high blower. It should go the opposite way. Make sure you do that and exercise it every time before you send a variable displacement compressor out. The vehicle is now repaired properly, and it's good to go.